Yes. What it is, hit that like button. That like button. Y'all know how we do, man. Gotta get the day started. Gotta get the day started. Snow out this month. Out here. Lot of snow. Oh, now I gotta play some music, man. Gotta play some music. Go grab me a coffee. Then it's showtime. Man. Yeah, I saying that, man. Shira came up, bitch. They the police, man. They doing police work. Trying to tell y'all, man. That's why I don't support none of that shit. After you keep supporting that dumbass, stop supporting that shit, yo. As long as you watch it and support it, you know, you giving it momentum. Support that shit, man. That's why I ain't spoke on it. If you notice, that's why I ain't spoke on none of them jailhouse audios of Dirk being released. Alright, he ran the play on Young Thug. That was enough. I never indulge in that activity again, man. Dirk ain't even saying nothing. It looked like to me he trying to, you know, they releasing audios, specific audios, where Bona is referencing other people. Then you got Seti Nash out here trying to implicate one of the conversations like it had something to do with the O-Block case. Like, man, I'm not giving that shit no motherfucking light, man. Shira came up, bitch. She probably the police. I keep telling y'all about them faceless pages, yo. You don't know who run them. I don't know when y'all gonna start listening. You don't know who running them pages. CIA, FBI, you don't know who the fuck it is. Yeah, I don't support that shit, man. Man, what the fuck is you talking about? There y'all go with that dumbass shit. I'm ready to run here and get a coffee. I'm ready to play this real quick. My man, NSG chat. Hit that like button. Everybody talk about
save hundreds when Liberty Mutual.
We got Black Lives Matter founder indicted.
Customizes your car insurance. That's great, but can you?
We got Gillie. We got Oscino putting pressure on Gillie. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really like what Oscino doing, but I can't say he wrong either. Cause Gillie a fuckboy.
Story of a lost child.
This is Majestic.
What's up, kid? What's up? Let's talk about your problems, it's a lot. But we just gonna start off with the minors, ain't no minors. Oh, just got us how you got us. I've been scarred since I was a minor. Grew up without no guidance. Mama was on the meds, the pops was gone since I was a toddler. I was broke in a world that was revolving around the dollar. Fuck a job, the block was hiring. So I turned into a robber, I ain't never have a dream. I was barely getting sleep. Come on fussing with my mother, getting put out every week. I was hustling and jugging to put shoes on my feet. I ain't never felt love, I wasn't found it in the streets. I was standing on that corner, I was watching niggas eat. Started lining niggas up, cause niggas wasn't feeding me. Only had a couple friends, they was hungry just like me. Hit the wrong nigga house and got ourselves into some beef. Now I'm clutching on a pistol while the rain pouring. Nigga pull up shooting at us so it's flame on. They pulled off, I'm still trying to get my bang going. I turn around, look on the ground, my niggas brain pouring. Oh, you been through it all, kid. All of the stress and I'm surprised that you ain't bald, kid. When you alone, you got a friend to call, kid. I can't call on my friends cause they all dead. I'm the only one still alive, and I know that I can't go with all this pain up inside. I've been trying to talk to God, I swear to God I've been trying. I just had to sit and talk about this shit before I died. Putting pills into my system, I just keep getting high. Steady gripping on my pistol cause I promised to ride. Living for retaliation, I ain't trying to survive. I'm being honest to God, but I know that I won't make it to heaven. Shit, I even think I made too much mistakes for the devil. I've been trying to find love and it ain't making it better. Told me I can make a choice for the stop and get better. Shit, the only choice I got is either Glock or Beretta. Should I hit him in his top or a sweater? Man, this shit ain't about the guap or the cheddar. I've been lost my whole life, can't be alive for forever. I'm a robber, a villain, a burglar. Shit, I'm a monster, a menace, a murderer.
Alright, y'all. We back. Major, what's up? Now, look, right? Yeah, I'ma always stand on Black Lives Matter neck. Because Black Lives Matter was one of the biggest scams ran on black people, man. Like, I think I've been calling out Black Lives Matter probably just as long as Candace Owens. Just as long as Candace. She been calling out from the beginning. I don't think I called out from the very beginning, but I've been calling them out when I start paying close attention to them protests. And I was like, yo, like I told you every time, yo, the protest didn't look right. The amount of support it gathered didn't look right. And the fact that black people got nothing out of it after that much support made it even more suspect. So since Black Lives Matter, then went underground, a couple people then got indicted. But I think this is one of the biggest ones right here. Hold on. What that girl name is. 3.7 million, I think. 3 point something million. The executive director indicted for wire fraud. What is this? Who page is it?
Day, go ahead and hit that like button, my people. Felt, that it's something you can make a comment about down below. Click the very first link in the
I'm gonna read the indictment.
Woo! It's the most wonderful time of the year. Holidays on the house is back at DraftKings Casino.
They scammed
Charged
us,
with
man.
wire fraud and money laundering. I'm Jessica Shamba.
I'm Evan Onstott. We're following that story and more in your top 5 today, including fire crews investigating an overnight house explosion. We have new details in a stabbing from last night that now has 2 people injured. And the Senate voting on a new health care bill that could impact millions of Americans in coming weeks. But first, and this is just into our newsroom in the past hour or so, the executive director of Black Lives Matter Oklahoma City has been charged with stealing millions of dollars in donations.
A grand jury indictment was unsealed, charging 52-year-old T. Cherie Dickerson with wire fraud and money laundering. Dickerson made her initial appearance in court today. This indictment alleges that the local BLM chapter accepted charitable donations through its affiliates and that she personally spent more than $3 million on things like vacations, clothes, food, even real estate here in Oklahoma City. Coming up at 5 o'clock, KOCO's Olivia Hickey is digging into the full indictment, how investigators say she tried to hide her actions. And
we gotta find that video. Yo, these people dirty, man. These are the sellouts I always be talking about. These people that's willing to do this are the worst thing that happened to black people, man. You gotta call them out every time you find one of them. Whenever you find one of them, they need to be called out.
Wire fraud and money laundering. Those are the federal charges against a well-known OKC activist.
Reverend T. Cherie Moore Dickerson, the executive director of Black Lives Matter Oklahoma City, allegedly deposited more than $3 million into her own account rather than the Black Lives Matter account. KOCO's Elise Jones joining us in the newsroom with the latest on this. Elise, you looked into where that money came from.
Yeah, guys, this 28-page indictment details the alleged crime the DOJ says happened from June 2020 to October of this year. Now, the FBI and DOJ couldn't tell me what sparked the investigation, but they say donations and grant money weren't in the bank account of Black Lives Matter, but were in Dickerson's personal account. Wire fraud, money laundering, and forfeiture allegations. Those are the federal charges T. Cherie Dickerson, the executive director of Black Lives Matter OKC, faces. Documents say BLM OKC is not a registered nonprofit through the IRS, although it is listed as a nonprofit through the Oklahoma Secretary of State. Because the organization's not a registered nonprofit, BLM OKC had a financial agreement with the nonprofit, the Alliance for Global Justice, so donors could have legal tax deductions. According to documents, BLM OKC also partnered with national bail funds like the Community Justice Exchange, the Massachusetts Bail Fund, and the Minnesota Freedom Fund. These organizations provided grant money so BLM OKC could post pretrial bail for people arrested in connection with protests for racial justice. But the DOJ alleges Dickerson took that money and in some instances put it in the BLM OKC account, but in many instances deposited return bail checks into her personal bank accounts. That's when the DOJ claims she bought these properties: a car, clothes, food, and international vacations. Dickerson allegedly filed 2 false annual reports claiming the funds were used for tax-exempt purposes. KOCO reached out to the fiscal sponsor as well as the National Bail Fund organizations listed in the documents, but none returned our calls or emails. T. Cherie Dickerson's attorneys told KOCO they had no comment on her charges or why she thought these purchases would be tax-exempt. We were also told today a group of activists have declined to comment at this time, but they may issue a statement at a later date. Now, the president of the...
Man, she knew what the fuck she was doing. Hold on, let me find... I got the indictment. Out here scamming. All that money. That shit could have went to something purposeful. You know what I mean? All them they need to... Why they ain't get the ones that started it yet? I wonder why they being protected. The girls that started we ain't even saying nothing. Where the fuck they been at? They done disappeared off the earth. He said beginning in late spring 2020, she raised funds to support its social justice missions from online donors as well as national bail funds. In total, BLM OKC raised more than $5.6 million, which included grants from national bail funds, including a Community Justice Exchange, Massachusetts Bail Fund, and Minnesota Freedom Fund. Most of these funds were routed through AFGJ, a fiscal sponsor to Black Lives Matter OKC. According to the indictment, Black Lives Matter OKC was supposed to use these National Bail Fund grants to post pretrial bails. We already read that. Despite the purpose for the money raised and the terms of the condition of the grants, the indictment alleges that beginning in June 2020 and continuing through at least October 2025, she still was scamming. It counts for her personal benefit. Embezzled funds from Black Lives Matter OKC accounts for her personal benefit. The indictment alleges Dickinson deposited at least $3.15 million in return bail checks to her personal account rather than to the Black Lives Matter OKC accounts. Among other things, Dixon then used these funds to pay for recreational travel to Jamaica and Dominican Republic for herself and associates, tens of thousands of dollars in retail shopping, at least $50,000 in food and groceries deliveries for herself and her children, a personal vehicle registered in her name, 6 real estate properties in Oklahoma City, deeded in her own name or in name of Equity International, LLC, an entity she exclusively controlled. The indictment further alleges that Dixon used interstate wire communications to submit 2 false annual reports. So this happened on December 3rd. She was charged with 20 counts of wire fraud, 5 counts of money laundering. For each count of wire fraud, Dixon faces up to 20 years in federal prison and a fine of $250,000. For each count of money laundering, Dickinson faces up to 10 years in prison and a fine of $250,000, or twice the amount of criminal derived property involved in the transaction. Man, they terrible, man. They scammed the show. They need to take down the whole organization. They need to take down the whole organization, man. The whole organization is flawed. Hold up. Yeah, the whole organization is flawed. But then you got Gillie and Gillie and Oscino. Y'all know I've been calling Gillie and Wallow out for the longest time because they sold out. Gillie and Wallow started this $1 million worth of game, giving real game, giving back to the community. Like, they used to do things like that. That's how they gathered support. And then it's saying, like, once they got their money, now it's like, fuck black people. You know what I mean? Like, typically what people do, they use black people, get up, get white money, and then say fuck black people. Like, it was crazy that's even the thing. Like, I don't even understand how you do that. Without black people, where would Gillie and Wallow be? So for them to be so disrespectful and some of the things that they say now is just crazy to me. Like, everybody get money and forget where they came from, man. Forget who got them there. Without the black community support, Gillie and Wallow would have nothing. You got Gillie talking about, we get money with the white people now. You got Wallow talking about support black business is a scam. And I ain't supporting black business just because you black and all this dumbass shit he said. Y'all know what he said. So Oscino has been on Gillie heels lately. My thing with the kind of Oscino is, I don't know if he's doing it for clout or do you really think that Gillie deserves a nigga to step on his neck? Because I think Gillie deserves it. I think both of them deserve it. I don't like the fact that Wallow is painting this narrative or painting this. Wallow is a token black guy. That's who Wallow is. He's the token black man in the room. Oh. Yeah, Wallow is a token black man in the room. I don't like the fact that Wallow tries to sell this idea that, you know, I did 20 years in prison and I came home and I'm a millionaire. And he tries to sell this idea like it's easy. Like he's self-made and he did it on his own. Now, Wallow does deserve credit for putting the plan in motion. But You already had the resources, bro. It ain't hard putting a plan in motion when you got resources. You know, relationships is worth more than money. You already had Gillie, who was halfway in the industry. Gillie knows a lot of people that's in the industry. So all you had to do is put the plan in motion and use Gillie as your motherfucking go-between. And like, you understand? It really wasn't mission impossible. But he paints this narrative that, like, I did it. What the fuck wrong with you? I did 20 years and I'm here. Why you can't do it? It's like, bitch, nigga, you ain't do that shit on your own, nigga. You can't relate to the person that's starting from scratch. You can't relate to the person that's starting from scratch and gotta build that shit up brick by brick. Ain't got no resources, gotta find their own resources. No, you can't relate to that. So stop trying to tell your story like that's your story when it's not. That's my issue with Wilder. I don't think nobody ever explained it to him like that. Like, yo, you didn't do this from the ground up, bro. Yeah, you deserve credit for putting the plan in motion. But don't act like you didn't have help. A lot of help. Don't act like that Meek Mills and AR Ab and these niggas with 100,000, 200,000, with 100,000 and 200,000 motherfucking followers and 1 million followers and 2 million followers wasn't sharing your videos, bro. Don't act like that. Don't act like that you wasn't going to the barbershops promoting black business. Ultimately trying to promote yourself. Don't act like that. But that's what they do. So, Oscino, who was clout chasing like a motherfucker. Yeah, everybody I add. But he been standing on Gillie neck, man, for the last couple days. Calling him out for the fuckery. And I don't blame him. Like I said, I just question his motives. Like, are you doing this for clout? Or is you doing this because, yo, Gillie need to be called out for all the sucker shit he do? What's up, cuz? You know, because intent matters to me. Why people do things matters to me. You feel me?
And available advanced towing.
What's up, y'all? Let's jump right into this. Shout out to Gillie, this mascot kid. I seen him on his page. Dancing all hard, playing beat. Keep up butt in the background. Right? I said, you know what, somebody said, oh, let me tell you something. Let me tell you why he liked it and unliked it on your page. What he liked and unliked was me talking about Meek Mills on my Instagram, right? He was scared Meek saw him do that, so he had to clear it up at my expense. Gillie, you cleared it up for Meek Mills because you was scared he might see that you liked something when I was talking about him and you unliked it. And instead of you letting that be, your bookie butt might see it, and you cannot have that happening. So you had to respond to it. And when you responded to it, it just looked like my respond back to you. Okay? Now, with that being said, I don't think you're allowed to talk about me because they got contracts and things. They got their own people. They got the purpose things. That's why you want to join dancing. But let me tell you what it was, Gillie, that really grind my gears. When you was talking about me in the video, the way you was sideways and you ever like something. I said, look at this baddie. He a baddie. Little baddie. You ever like something and then... So my thing is this, brother. I don't understand where his body language comes from. I don't understand why you have so much malice to me when I'm just a positive brother. He's trying to do his thing. I do not understand. You interview a guy. You interviewing a guy who actually did something to you wrong, but you're mad at me. You interviewing a guy named Mac Mittens. Because he got big hands. Put the mittens, he touched you with the mittens. But you're mad at me. I don't understand that. So then somebody else said, oh, maybe you're mad at you because you had the interview with Toy, the baby mom. That Toy is my friend. I look at Toy as a friend of My homie. She is Brenda. She a girl. She one of the fellas. That's my homie. Is it that? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. But what you did do was get Pop aggravated and made my grind my gears. So when you say something to me, I'm going to respond in a way that you're not going to like. But I know you're not allowed to say that back to me now, so I can just keep cooking your toast. I like to put toast in the toaster, push it down, and then when it pop up, right, I push it down again. How dare you? I wish y'all would see me with that, and that hat. Let's talk about that hat. I don't care if you pay me 8 million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, million to get that hat. That hat. No. No, you wear that hat to an Eagles game, it makes sense. Let's look real, because, you know, that's where you can be goofy and you can do things that's funny and be, weirdo, whatever. When you wear it on Club Shake talking about serious things in Philadelphia with that hat on, you set the whole Philadelphia back 39,000 years. So you sitting up there like, you know how you do. Yeah, you know. I make money. Man, I generate more money than Baby. Birdman.
Yo, I hate
Let's
that.
tell you about the conversation.
I hate that excuse, yo. Like everybody, are we clear? Yo, everybody runs with that excuse when they get called out for some sucker shit. I'm saying, well, I'm getting money. Well, yo, that no excuse. Like, when getting money start excusing sucker shit. Like, you just a sucker nigga getting money. Like, you know, it's a lot of them out here running around. But they all do it, yo. Every time you call them out for some flaw they do, it's always, well, I'm getting money. Well, good for you, yo. There's a lot of people getting money that ain't doing sucker shit. You feel me? Like, I rather praise those guys. You know what I mean? I rather praise those guys, man. The ones getting money honorable.
Conversations I had yesterday, Birdman called me, y'all. Y'all know I'll be kidding. Talked to Birdman 4 times yesterday. He said nothing about Gillie at all. 0 degrees Fahrenheit. But he did tell me with this slime, you know how he talk, hey, Woody, blood. Keep doing what you're doing. Woo, he talking about life, talking about my kids, talking about how we get some money together. We talking about, I told the Birdman like 3 or 4 times yesterday. Shout out to JoJo. Talked to them. This is why I didn't do content yesterday. I was on the phone with Birdman and JoJo for them for a couple hours. Then I talked to the real Rick Ross for a little, like maybe 30 minutes. Then at the end of the night, I talked to Hassan Campbell about his son or whatever, right? All deep conversations, all get money conversations, all dope stuff, right? So my whole thing is this, like, bro, they keep thinking they the only ones that can bust a move out and act. Bro, I'm so tired of lames. Get a couple dollars and they make them think that they're unlamed. Listen, I'm tired of lames getting a few dollars and start thinking that they're unlamed. They want to hold you back. They want to do this. Think about this. The whole time they had the $30,000 worth of game podcast. How many people from Philly you ever see up there? OT7 not up there. OT7 Kwani not up there.
Fucking accident. Shit.
I don't even know if Skrilla was up there. If he wasn't up there, he should have been up there. Now they want to get Beanie Siegel up there. All they care about is me. When they come to me. Whew. That thing is like, it's almost like a when I say fanned out, they fanned out bad. So that's why he made his business to say something back about me. He likes something, I like it because he's scared Meek saw it. I can't let Meek know. You know, Meek is a prima donna. Meek is a diva. So Meek gonna be like, yo, boy, you gonna like the joint? He said something about me. Cut him off, and he can't. By all means, can't stop that. And then when I said Boogie Butt, you know, I know I was talking about Freeway. You know, Gillie did the Freeway, giving him a chain in front of everybody while Space sitting next to him and all that stuff like that, right? Oh, that's fine and dandy, right? But my thing is this, Gillie, I thought we was cool. I thought we was okay. I didn't know. I'm just glad you showed me what it was. My man and all that. See, I don't do that pump faking. If you don't mess with me, I'll mess with you. It's okay. It's your right not to mess with me. It's your God-given right. But I got some things coming with Birdman. I mean, you know, Gillie said he got more money than Birdman. I mean, I got these guys are delusional. The ego is taking them out of here, thinking they somebody. But he's Gillie, you changed. You changed for the worse.
I agree. They did change, man. They all do it. That's why we gotta be careful. And I always say that. about who we elevate, because these guys, it's like they good at playing. They good at playing a role. They good at making it seem like they down for the people. I'm doing this for my people, but that's not. They're really doing it for themselves, man. And that's cool. But why you gotta play? You know what I mean? Why you gotta act like you don't? Like, just come out and be obvious and open with, with your motives and your agendas. I'm doing this shit. This is a self-serve mission. You know what I mean? When you hear $1 million worth of game, you thinking this is gonna make a difference. They really giving out $1 million worth of game, but they not. They really taking $1 million worth of game from all these other corporations and shit like that. Because that's the only thing I see over there on that channel. They got like 75 different sponsors. Like, god damn, y'all niggas don't turn down $1 over that bitch. Gillie Wild, they ain't turning down $1, man. You heard me. I told you, they sponsor crack cocaine to the community if they could. You heard me. If they could get a sponsor for motherfucking Fetty Wap, I think they'd sponsor that shit, man. This episode of $1 million worth of game is sponsored by Fentanyl. Hey, yo, straight up though. Yo, they wildin' over there, man. They taking every dollar, yo. These niggas crazy. Hold up.
Been changed for the best change, so you got real arrogant and real bad in it. You talk with all this and all like all that. It give Victoria's Secret one runway. It said I don't like all that. He said I don't like all that. So imagine, we don't condone any violence over here. We only condone positivity, but we're still gonna tell our story and our truth about what happened. You came at me for no reason, and I still don't understand why. You're so rich and so famous and so popular, and why are you on my page at all to make a mistake and like something so you say? And the so crazy part about it, you're not allowed to say nothing back because they got them puppet strings like this. Dance, I said. I mean, they make you dance, bro. That's crazy. Like, you got a lot of nerves, bro. How dare you? How dare you, bro? You know, all these years you're gonna try to talk to me out your mouth sideways, bro. Hey, Wallow, get him, Wallow. Wallow, get him, Wallow. He's got in trouble, Wallow. You bringing the brand down, Wallow. I mean, it's cool. I got some big money plans coming. I'm gonna show you how to do this without being corny, without being hating, but I'm not saying like you said. I make it, bro. Bro, this is my thing, bro. When you start hating on somebody that's not paying you no mind, and then when they respond, you got a problem with it, just understand you did it. And Meek Mill and Johnny Mac, y'all might be safe for a couple of days because I'm worried about this mascot boy. Y'all ain't off the radar. Pop versus everybody. Everybody. Because you'll be positive. But why you being positive? This is positive. I'm positively on your. So Gillie the Kid, I want to thank you, my brother. Thank you for letting me know what it was so I wouldn't think otherwise. Me and Wallow. Stay doing your thing and be positive. Don't let them drag you into no internet back and forth. It's messing up your brand, man. Went from $1 million of a game to $30,000 of a game, man. We can't have that. Peace, love y'all. Even if y'all love me back.
Now he been step right up, take your. He been going in on Gillie for like the last couple of days, man. Gillie is, he is corny. It's corny, yo. Now what the fuck? Let me see what Gillie said about y'all. Let me try to pull that up. Gillie the Kid dissed Oscino. Sure, somebody got the video.
Gillie the Kid dissed Oscino.
So I think he did it live, then took it down and shit. But I'm sure somebody screen recorded. You know, these screen recorders now miss a beat.
Okay. He ain't had to look over his shoulder. I'm talking about, I see you when you got out your car and put back on your strap. You ain't turn around and look back not one time. Not one time,
man. Not one time, man.
Oh, I've been waiting for him to say something about me. Oh, I've been waiting for you to say something about me. Oh, my Lord.
When you see niggas that's frustrated with life.
Same thing. The thing is, y'all got the internet and everything is recorded, so it's a little bit different. Like, y'all actually got a little more pressure for real. But just so y'all can take heed while we've been entertained, every action has a reaction and consequences. I'm gonna explain the consequences that I take for even covering this type of media. You feel me?
When you see niggas that's frustrated with life, it's because life was frustrated with them. Kick their ass. I'm talking about they. Hear me?
So what is it? This is my question to you, because you hit everything on point. For that man that might be 30 and older or 50 and older, somebody's fault that he didn't make it, or why he feel like it's somebody's fault that he broke, or why he down people.
You know where we come from. We come from the blame game. You know, our culture, we come from the blame game.
There you go.
You know,
okay. There you go. This is why we fuck with him. Our culture, we come from the blame game. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't even want to hear no more of that shit. That's what this the shit I be talking about, man. Now he got some money now. So now in our culture, we come from the blame game. Well, I thought for years, didn't he blame Birdman for blackballing him? Didn't he say that? I could have sworn that he was saying that shit for years, man. Now he getting money. Ain't nobody to blame no more. You feel me? Like, this the sellout shit I be talking about with y'all. That's why I don't fuck with him. He getting money now. Ain't nobody to blame. But for years, he said he was blackballed by the industry. Who the fuck blackballed you, Gillie? Who'd you blame for that? Did he take any accountability for being blackballed by the industry, or was it somebody else's fault? Man, get that. I can't fuck with these niggas, man. That nigga weirdo. It's a weirdo. Now, did it. There, play the bad. You gotta get the fuck out of here. Yo, but Funk Flex is in the news. Another cornball. I'm just sick and tired of the clown shit, man. Like, we gotta get some real guys at the top. You know what I mean? The ones, some ones that stay real. Not the ones that start off real and then switch. We need to try to get some real guys at the top that's gonna stay real, stay authentic, and stay true to their original message. We don't need. I'm out sick of these dudes that's cosplay. Now, I'm not saying Funk Flex was ever real, because I don't know. I'm saying he had been on some clown shit for a long ass time. You feel me? I can't say that with certainty. From crying about the Tupac and Biggie shit. Yeah, man, he put on a whole show with that. I don't know how many years ago that was. Now Ebro loses his job, and I think Funk Flex take it. He took his time slot. Like, when people, I remember it was a time, right? Who was that? I think when Nick Cannon lost his job at Wildin' Out, or not Wildin' Out, America's Got Talent, they was trying to give it to another black dude. Yo, turned that shit down. Like, nah, I ain't doing that. Was that Nick Cannon? Am I talking about the right situation? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody lost their job, and they was trying to give it to somebody else, another black dude, and he turned the shit down. Like, nah, nope, I ain't fucking with it. It might have been Nick Cannon. I ain't sure. But yeah, we need them type people, man. People that's gonna stand on something. Niggas don't stand on nothing. You're niggas fragile as a bitch. What's up, Shane? Hold on, let me see if I can find that. So Funk Flex is beefing with the baby. Funk Flex is beefing with the baby because Funk Flex, I guess, got online and talked about the baby had sex with Kamar Lee Simmons. And I don't know when niggas start doing that. Like, it's just getting real strange out here in this world, man, 2025. Niggas out here kissing and telling and speaking on shit that... Speaking on other people's situations with females. And I don't know, man. This is all new to me. Oh, so, alright, so it was him. What's up, Kenneth? Funk Flex the baby.
Funk Flex the baby.
Herb Politician did a video on it.
I love how you love me. I love how you love me.
She's a bird. Continue the story.
Now, Flex, you know you can't say that.
What's her name?
Miss Kamora Lee Simmons.
And Russell's all right, right?
Back to the family, but back to the family.
And the baby was beating that. Go ahead. Finish the story.
Say word.
Finish the story.
That is not nice.
New York.
What does she need?
Back in the Fab Lane, her reality show is out.
Out of respect for the woman, you know what I'm saying, who family is speaking on, I felt the need to come clear it up. That shit's 1,000% false. OG, I don't know what you got going on or what even made you got feel comfortable enough to throw my name out there so loosely like that. But that shit, I'm looking forward to seeing you clear that up. I'm disappointed. I'm looking forward to you clearing that up, Flex. But yeah, that ain't true at all. I ain't got no tea, no none of that for nobody right now. I ain't got nothing but good music.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back, another edition.
Yeah, that's Urban Politician's page. Y'all go check that out on his page. But yo, that was unprovoked. Like, how you just name drop that man like that, man? Like, what world are we living in where that shit is acceptable? Like, you ain't had no conversations with the baby previous. You ain't give him a heads up, like, look, bro, I'm telling him that you know you can fuck with Kamora Lee. That man got caught in the moment and just do I just don't understand these guys, man. How you just do that, yo? Like, you don't feel bad about that? Like, people just so hell-bent on being in the blogs or catching a viral moment that they willing to just say anything. Whether it's true or not. It wasn't even his place to even speak on no situation like that. Like, that ain't your place, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? What if they wanted to keep that a secret? Yeah, man. What if that could fuck up her brain or anything? You know, anything it could be repercussions behind that. But niggas don't care. Funk Flex on some clown shit anyway. He been a clown. I just realized that, well, I ain't just realized it, but I realized a while ago that these corporations are real strategic in who they pay. Like, it ain't even necessarily about, you know, when it came down to the hip-hop industry, you don't really want to pay nobody that's going to go to jail. You know, for the most part, they try to. At least they say they try to stay away from those type of guys. But when it comes down to entertainment, they want to pay people that they can control. If we can't control you, we ain't paying you. And I don't mean like control you in a way where so they think you're going to go off the rails and do something wild. I just mean control what you say. You know what I mean? Something simple as we need to be able to control what you say and how you say it. Cause you say the wrong thing, your ass is done. Yeah, I can't be under those type of restraints. That's why YouTube always pay on my channel, because I can't do it. That's why they pick certain people and pay certain people, because it's like, I don't know, they must got like I don't know how they identify these people, man. Like, I don't know how they do it. Like, they put them through a boot camp or something. Like, I don't know how it works. But they do an awesome job of identifying a sellout before he sells out. You know what I mean? Like Gillie, man. Them boys changed, man. Boys changed, yo. What happened to the giveaways in Philly, man? They used to give giveaways. They used to go to barbershops and give out checks. What the fuck happened, bro? I mean, Philly needs it. I mean, Philly still fucked up certain parts. They just saying it forgot. Yeah, DC Young Fly. That's who it was. They offered the DC Young Fly. They offered Nick Cannon the DC Young Fly, and he turned it down. We need more DC Young Flies running around, man. Straight up, yo. We need more people that's willing to turn down them gay roles in movies. Roles where they try to put you in the motherfucking in a dress and high heels. Turn that shit down. Need more of those guys, man. That's the main clowns. Circus animals running around. Yeah, but how do they identify these people? Like, how do they identify a potential sellout? What is it, the eagerness to get on? Is that what it is? If you're too eager to get on, is that how they, like, yeah, we can get his ass. We can pay him a bag and transition his old message. If his message was uplifting the people, we can change that shit. He want to get on too bad. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the eagerness of getting on. And getting the bag is what helps. You know, what helps them identify these people. It gotta be something, yo, cause they probably 100 for 100. Like they pick these motherfuckers out every other day. I seen something, a dude was talking about, you know, Ebro show. And who should they use to replace it? You know, should they get somebody over in the industry? Should they grab somebody off YouTube? Should they do this? Should they do that? Whoever they grab, it ain't gonna be nobody authentic. I tell you that motherfucker much. It ain't gonna be that. It's gonna be somebody that they can manipulate that message. Control them. But you got Ebro now trying to expose the Ebro talks about Hot 97.
Ebro talks about Hot 97.
YouTube. Chicks. Berg employed.
Just chicks, smooth feed.
I don't know if any licks about to be hit, man. I think And till this day, neither radio station can mention the other person. But that still doesn't stop Charlemagne from taking a jab at Ebro and Rosenberg for getting fired at Hot 97.
It is Monday! How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here another day to serve our beautiful listeners. Good morning. Good morning. Listen, it's the holiday season, man. We right in the middle of it, okay? I was going to come in here because this is our last week before vacation. I was going to come in here this week and just give minimal effort. But in light of a lot of circumstances happening, okay, I think we all need to look alive. That's right. We are alive. Just look alive. God damn it. Yes. Okay? Yes. All right? I was here about 40 minutes early this morning. Oh. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. You want to be on your P's and Q's? P's and Q's. Okay. A lot going on. I just want to make sure, just in case. Yes.
Man, I can't listen. I can't watch that. He happy as shit that boy got fired. God damn. But he fucked your bitch or something? Nigga, fuck. I mean, like, god damn, radio beef is just... Like, yo, y'all know I be going at niggas on the internet. You know, the Suddy CSI, Suddy Nashes, and, you know, those type of guys. But I ain't gonna be happy if he get removed. He get his YouTube page, too. You know, I might talk that shit. You know what I mean? But It ain't that deep. I mean, these niggas is happy. Like they fuck, they got Christmas came early for them boys over there, man. I don't want to hear that shit. It's crazy. But this new era of kicking a man while he down is out of control. It's like, we lost morals and principles, man. Yo, they've been trying to take morals and principles out of the black community for a long ass time. It seems like they finally succeeded. They did it through the internet. No morals, no principles, no decorum, no honor, no dignity, no nothing. Everything is that we didn't turn into the fucking Jews. You know what I mean? Everything is about the next dollar. You know, that's why you got people interviewing Queso uncle. You know what I mean? People interviewing him. I was arguing with people in the comments about, talking about, you know what I'm saying? But, he ain't know that his sons was going to call him. I'm not trying to hear that dumbass shit, man. You can tell us it somebody. You think I believe that? You think I believe that he ain't know what was going on? Man, get the fuck out of here. The same guy that's in on another murder ain't know. Man, you was a dumbass when you believe that. Even if you didn't know, you was hanging with them boys, man. Ain't no excuse. You was there big home because they thought you was going to make sure everything was straight. Because based off a conversation you had with them boys, whether you was unaware of the incident or not, you was accomplice. You knew what the fuck was going on. You sat around them boys while they had straps on the table and breaking down drugs. You was there, nigga. Telling on them niggas. That's why I had no interest in hearing anything he said. I think my man Damon was telling me, he said some shit like, I'm a snitch, but I ain't a rat, or something like that. I'm a rat, but I ain't a snitch, or whatever the fuck he said. Nigga, you both. Ain't no separation between the two. Told on them boys, man. You tricked them boys, manipulated them into thinking you was some type of big homie. Then they called you on some big homie shit, and you flipped on them. Fuck out of here. I had nothing to say. But that's why people even interviewing. Like, damn, like, y'all really gonna pay a man that sent his son in prison for life after he was involved, and then let him spew lies? Then let him spew lies to act like he was a victim and he was innocent in this? Like, come on now, ain't nobody got common sense? Y'all really believe that? Crazy. Not me. Not me. Ebro and Charlamagne been beefing for a while. My thing is, alright, he lost his job, yo. If it was a war between y'all two, you won. Ain't nothing else, ain't even nothing to talk about. If it was a war on ratings and who was gonna last the longest, you won. Ain't no need to gloat. You won, bro. I mean, you can be happy behind closed doors. I ain't saying you can't celebrate. Just do that shit behind closed doors. I was even going back and forth with a dude about Young Thug and Lucci situation. People trying to make it seem like, oh, no, that's good for them guys. Like, man, hell no, man. Good for them motherfuckers. Oh! Let me show y'all this. Takeoff, the guy that killed Takeoff, DJ Pat, was in court too the other day. Now, I told y'all this case is getting tossed. They trying to act like it's not, but it is.
Mr. Clark, please stand inspect to add.
This is Patrick Clark. He's charging the death of Migos rapper Takeoff. He was back in court today for what was supposed to be a pretrial hearing, but that has now been rescheduled for January. After that hearing, we can expect a trial date to be set. Until then, both sides have spent the last several months exchanging evidence and ensuring discovery is complete. completes. Takeoff was shot and killed around 2 in the morning on November 1st, 2022, during a private party at a downtown Houston bowling alley. His attorney tells us there are no plea deals being offered, but they want the murder charge dismissed.
I haven't gotten any word that the case will be dismissed. We'd like the case to be dismissed. We believe it should be dismissed, but we've got no inclination that it would be dismissed. So we're headed to trial that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that murder case is getting dismissed. I mean, they can try it, yeah, but he's not going to get found guilty on murder. Not in Texas. You know, they can waste the taxpayers' money and you know, make it a spectacle, and you know, they can do that if they want. But in order to save the taxpayers some money, and in order to save their reputation, the best thing to do is dismiss that murder charge. It wasn't murder. It wasn't murder. It wasn't manslaughter. It was fucking self-defense. Lamar Johnson hanging with the streamers now. Yo, we clear, y'all? Yeah. He said he ready to die, which is crazy. I don't believe it. I think that man want to live to see 150. I don't think he want to die anytime soon. I think his ass lying, because he had an option to die in court. They was gonna give him 30 years. You'd have died in jail. You chose to flip on your son. You had a perfect opportunity to choose death, you know, and you could have gave your son a chance at life, and he chose life and gave his son death. So I don't want to hear no gangster shit from y'all. I don't want to hear none of that. You ain't trying to die, nigga. Tell that shit to the judge. Tell that shit to somebody that'll listen. It won't be my ears, because I ain't stupid. You know, you can't just tell me anything and I just believe it. Fuck no. You ain't trying to die. And it's cool. Most people ain't trying to die. But don't act like you is. You know what I mean? Don't act like you is. You know what I mean? You had the option. Years would have ultimately killed you in prison. You chose to live. So, fuck out of here. Motherfucking Funk Flex line ass talking about speaking on shit he shouldn't be speaking on. Same shit Funk Flex do. Speaking out of time. On his radio show talking about the baby had sex with Russell Simmons' ex-wife. The baby denied it. Nothing real major for real. Yeah, that Michigan football coach crashed out, y'all. I can't believe that nigga was that fucking stupid. What's the count got on golf?
Got fired.
I like golf.
Because he was his assistant. I was like, God. Sharon Moore, head coach of Michigan football. He won a national championship last year. Jim Harbaugh left him to be the head coach. That's a big deal because Michigan is huge program. One of the most prestigious programs in college football. When I found out this man got fired because he was his assistant, I was like, God. and he's married with kids and the whole nine. $30 million job. I was like, damn, you got to be the dumbest Negro on the planet. Now you have no excuse to say, well, they don't be hiring black coaches and all that. You know, it's true. They still have, you know, they're still slow in hiring black coaches, but there are black coaches. They're there. So you can't use that black card anymore. And then this talking about committing suicide, going to kill himself in front of one of his side or whatever, committing suicide. I'm going to commit suicide. I'm going to kill myself, and you're going to watch. What the? Then he goes to jail and gets out on $25,000 bond. I mean, yo, I don't even know what this is thinking right now. But how could you squander? Why are you where you eat, bro? I don't give a. And he loves white women anyway. His wife is white, whatever. It's not even a race thing. It's over, bro. And we all love the coochie. We all do. But $30 million, and you know, I'm sure Dr. Umar somewhere going, brother, I tried to tell you, stop the snow bunny. Stop the snow bunny. If you keep trying to do the snow bunny, you're going to lose all your money, because ain't nothing funny dealing with a snow bunny. You love being in the snow until the snow melts away. I had to throw in Dr. Umar. But yo, I mean, you have got to be the dumbest mother right now. You know what? You pretty much saved Stephen A. Smith's ass for a couple weeks. Because as Stephen A. Smith, I was down with Stephen A., but he's been saying some crazy ass, cooning ass, sellout ass. He is the interrupter of black progress, I feel. Yeah. And let me tell you something. I'm actually looking forward to hearing Stephen A. Smith's take on your stupid ass Sharon Moore. Well, you're Sharon less now, okay? And Stephen A. is going to go in. He's going to go, you know, there's sometimes, you know, people get upset at me when I tell the truth. And I'm really, really disappointed in this brother here. I don't want to hear about complaints about black people not being hired. I don't want to hear complaints of there are no black head coaches. You, my friend, what the hell were you thinking? You've got to be kidding me. You are in one of the greatest football programs in history, and you screwed it up over a snow bunny. I don't want to hear it. You walk around here. Jim Harbaugh gives you the job, and then you screw it up. Negro, please. I can't wait.
Yeah, he did. He did.
And just like that,
he did mess that money up, y'all. He only had that job for a year. Yeah, you fucked the job up in a year, bro. God damn. He gonna make it hard for the next black coach. For real. You know, that's the worst thing about it all. You know, college football, they are, especially in a program like Michigan, you know, a top tier program. For them to hire a black coach, you know, that was major. And he won a national championship. Then you turn around months later and get caught in a fucking scandal with a fucking white woman. Then tried to kill yourself. Then act like you tried to kill you. Like, he just, yo, this is probably one of the biggest crash outs. Epic. It's an epic crash out, y'all. We might not see nothing like this for the next 50 years. Because I can't believe he did that. Well, I can't believe it because it seems like he's, you know, on the corny aspect of it. You know what I mean? But ain't no way, y'all. I'd have ran from that girl. You heard me. let me would have been a coach of Michigan. If she tried and some shit matter, got the bad, I probably have told on her. I probably have told the motherfucker, who you gotta tell, man? Like, look, man, this girl was harassing me. I can't get away. You gotta tell her AP or something. You gotta tell her that situation. The athletic director. I done snitched on her ass, man. Man, get her away from me, man. We need to lower her. You know, she working a little bit too close to proximity. I think we need to demote her. Yeah, man, get that the fuck away from me, man. She on some bullshit. I'm tell you, that's how it happened. She probably pursued him. Yeah, yo, you gotta go to administration, yo. I done went to administration on her motherfucking ass, man. No, hell no, get this girl away from me, man. Straight up. She's wearing revealing outfits. Yeah, I mean, I was having a conversation with her. She touched my leg. I don't trust her. I think she was some bullshit. Get her the fuck out of here. She tried to make me lose it all. And that's what the fuck happened. Yo ready to lose it all, man. Yo, he ready to lose it all, y'all. And like I said, he didn't even hold the job long. Like, I can see if this was 3 years, you know, the last year of his contract. But this is the first year of your contract, bro. He could have made 30 million. Yo, he'd never get that opportunity again. Never. The job that was given to him. Like, he ain't even really had to, you know, really put the work in to get it. Man, I'd have got away from that girl, y'all. I swear to God, y'all. I'd have got away. I'd have ran. They're like, damn, coach, where the fuck you going? the player like, where the fuck you going, coach? Man, I'm gone. I would have went straight home. Got in the car, breathing all hard and shit. Like, oh, God dodged the bullet. Now they doing the movies. Fucking dodged the bullet. Straight called the administration. Look, I want to report an issue with one of my staff members. It's this girl name, whatever her name is, and she is harassing me, man, sexually. Yeah, man, I don't want her in jail. I just want to fire it or demote it. You know, put her ass in the motherfucking equipment. Have her ass working equipment or something. Leave her me some shit I ain't gotta see at. Yeah, he fucked that money up, man. Big time, man. Like, god damn, shorty. That's crazy he messed up. Like, I was thinking about you yesterday. Like, damn, I can't believe yo messed that bread up like that. Yo messed that bread up, man. The first year of the contract, he probably... God damn, that don't waste no time. He probably ain't even get no money. Out of the 30 million he could have got, yo probably didn't get. Yo probably got $1 million out of it. That's it, and he ready to lose that. Yeah, yo, I'd have told yo. They'd have called me a rat. Like, man, you know, Coach told on, Coach told on Shorty, right? The hell yeah, Coach told on that ass. Fuck me think this is, bitch. I ain't trying to send her to jail. But she got to get. What Bob used to say, I don't know where you gonna go. You gotta get out of here. She gotta get the fuck away from me, straight up. She got to get away from me, man. That shit wild. That shit wild. But like I said, the bigger problem is he fucked it up for the next one. Now they got justification as to why they don't hire black coaches. You done gave them people a reason. That's one of the worst things you can do, is give them a reason. Give them a reason to deny you. They already don't want you. Now they got reason to deny? Oh, man. We might not see another black college head coach for one of them top tier organizations the rest of our life, man. Rest of our fucking life. I'm telling you. We all gonna be dead. Our kids might see it. Our kids might see it. But we ain't saying it no more. Then she called the police. Now he got fucking home invasion charges. That nigga called felonies. Like, God, yo, all this happened like within 3 days. Like, yo, this is probably one of the quickest fall. Yo, this happened within 3 days, y'all. On day one, he was the head of a prominent university. On day two, he was arrested. I mean, on day 2 he was suspended. I mean, fired, and on day 3 he was arrested, and on day 4 he was given a preliminary hearing. Like, god damn, bro. In the next week or so, it's gonna come out that his wife filing for divorce. But I don't even know if she gonna get nothing now. She probably mad as a bitch too. Like, god damn, I was gonna divorce you anyway. The wife probably mad as shit, cause she was gonna divorce him anyway. But she like, damn, I at least wanted to let him get 2-3 years, eh? I can't eat. I'm just shit. I can't get nothing from his ass now. Hey, yeah, niggas, man, stop playing with the white girls, man. They play a different game, man. They play. Oh, I always lose my lighters in this bitch. Oh, here you go. They play a different game, man. Try to tell you. Yeah, she called her lawyer first, off the rip. Yo, she plotted on him, yo. She plotted on him. Yo got tricked. Just like Shannon Sharp got tricked. She plotted on that man, yo. She knew he was sweet. If it didn't go this way, all she was gonna do was motherfucking say he assaulted her or something. You know what I mean? She knew he was sweet. Yo, she didn't have to do that, yo. He fired her. Or he didn't even fire her. He just broke off the relationship. He broke off the relationship and she said, you know what, bitch? I got something for you. Yo, she went to the school with text messages, phone conversations. Yo, she went to the school with evidence. She probably had mountains of evidence. She probably was saving all that shit in the Google Drive or iCloud. And just went up that bitch and just fucking flipped every, just changed your life that fast. Yo, she didn't have to do that. Like I said, what I suggested was, if that's what he was going to do, he should have fired her off the rip and just paid her salary. Her salary probably wasn't nothing but probably $60,000. She might have been getting $70,000 a year. He could have paid her that and still kept his job. Yeah, she got his ass. Got another one. I think white women, just like I was saying, how the system identifies sellouts, I think white women can identify them guys too. Like, they must got like a sensor or a radar. Like, I'm gonna find me a black dummy and use his ass. Treat him real nice. You know what I mean? Be the motherfucking wolf in sheep's clothing. Cause they good at that shit, yo. They find them niggas. Straight up. They hunt them motherfuckers out. Like bloodhounds. For real. They like bloodhounds, man. You hear me? They finds them guys, yo. Pick somebody to the butt. You hear me? They be looking for, like, oh shit, they go one right there. Get him. Get him, girl. Hey, get his ass. There you go. I found one. I'm ready to treat his ass real nice and take everything at the end of it. That's what they do, yo. That's what they do, I'm telling you. I don't know how they do it, but hey, salute to them. I ain't mad at them. Yeah, man, I don't be mad at them, yo. When you see a motherfucking lemon, you squeeze that bitch. You feel me? They found the lemon and they squeezed it. Hey, that's the game. You know, tighten up. Yeah. Tighten up. I just don't feel sorry for them because there's too many examples of how this go for them to still fall for it. Like, that's why it's hard for me to feel sorry for Shannon Sharp or Sherrod Moore, because it's like, yo, come on now. This shit been going on for hundreds of years, bro. Like, you still ain't get it. Like, you thought you was exempt. Like, everybody think they different. Like Shannon Sharp said, everybody think they are going to be the exception to the rule, and you're not. You're not going to be the exception to the rule. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's too many examples, man. Emmett Till, motherfucker lied, white woman lied on him. Like, it's too many historical examples of that type of situation going left. Especially when you're in a situation where you the boss. Like, that is, you lost, you already lost. When you the boss and you dealing with any subordinate, you are in a compromising situation. You don't have any leverage. So you're going into the situation on the downside. You know what I mean? And all it takes is for you to tell them no one time. That's it. Just one no. One no will change the trajectory of your whole life. So it's like, why put yourself in that situation? You would have thought it'd be easy to avoid, but see, with a lot of these guys that does this, they're not people that used to dealing with women. You understand? Like a DJ Academics. So they ain't really start dealing with women until they got money. So they don't really understand women and how they operate and how they move, and how some of them can be predatory. Not all, but it is some predatory women out here. So they don't understand that. But then it goes even further with white women, because they don't even have no connection to you culturally. You understand? A black woman knows that what black men been through, and it be more reserved for making a situation worse, as opposed to a woman that's not black, that don't give a fuck about what you went through. Her family's dynamics and her upbringing is totally different than yours. She don't give a fuck about what historically black people went through. It's a greater chance of her putting you through that shit and not giving a fuck about it, even if she like you. I don't even know about that situation. That shit just sad. I mean, it's not sad. It's really, it's sad, but not sad in the way that I feel sorry for him. It's just another one bites the dust. Like, damn, y'all gonna keep falling for that shit every time. Shit ain't never gonna stop. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. And that case still ain't get solved. They let them get away with that. Yo, remember we covered the little white kid that got in trouble for all them sexual assaults and caught probation? I think they just added some new charges. To him. Hold on, let's see if we can run this real quick before I start work. I think I got an order, but it'll be on for a moment. Remember this?
This smoke thermometer, it guarantees perfect results. The teen rapist who avoided prison, Jesse Butler, is now facing a legal fight that could maybe change everything. A major new motion has been filed arguing that the victim's rights in this case were violated. There is demand that the controversial plea deal essentially be thrown out. The attorney behind that motion, who is representing a victim in this case, Rachel Bussett, joins us to break down where this case could be headed next. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. All right, I know there's a little bit of a 180, but I gotta say, I'm Jesse Weber. This serious, the air fryer, you really can't. So we've been following the case of Jesse
remember this
Butler
a couple days ago?
Sidebar, the Oklahoma teen who pleaded no contest to 11 charges: rape, strangulation. And what makes this case so bizarre, what makes this case so different, what has enraged so many people about this case, is that after pleading no contest to these very serious felony charges, he only got youthful offender status, avoided prison, and got probation and counseling. Now, the last episode we did, we broke down the major motion that was filed by one victim's attorney, Rachel Bussett. And she is arguing that her client's rights under Marcy's law were violated, that the victim here was improperly consulted, or heard before that controversial deal was struck. That attorney's going to come on in a little bit, talk to us about what happened here, what the arguments are. She's going to walk us through the procedural fight that's happening right now, what the motion actually seeks to do in court, her response to the DA's defense of the process, how her client is holding up. So to understand what is happening now, I just have to quickly get you up to speed. All starts in Stillwater, Oklahoma. You have a high school baseball player named Jesse Butler. Two of his former girlfriends came forward in 2024 alleging horrifying abuse. You had one teen, LS, who claims that after getting ice cream, Butler drove her to a parking lot, tried to rape her in his car. According to an affidavit filed with the court, she yelled no, push back, couldn't stop him. When a bystander heard her screams and interrupted, that's when he stopped.
I gotta go to work.
When ostensibly taking her back to her own car, he allegedly warned, "You're not going until I'm finished." The other girl, KS, we're going to be talking about, says that Butler strangled her until she passed out, raped her, and told her he wanted to choke her so he could film it on his phone. Police say they later found those images on his device. Both girls reported him to their school in September of 2024. One got an emergency protective order, but she and her family claimed Butler kept violating it. He would end up facing a violation of that protection order alongside his other serious felony charges. Arrest warrants were issued in January and February 2025. They weren't executed for weeks, and Butler was finally arrested on March 4th. We have the body cam footage from that day. It shows the moment detectives arrived at his home. Take a look.
Hello? Hello. Are you Jackie?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Jackie. I'm Detective Bruce with the Stillwater Police Department. We're here because we have a warrant for Jesse's arrest. I assume you know that already. Okay. Is he here?
Yes.
Okay.
I told him not to answer the door till I got home. He's scared to death,
So here's what's gonna happen. Like, we're gonna take him into custody. His bond is $25,000.
Okay.
Dang.
Once he gets to the jail and we get him booked in, well, I guess on the way to the jail, I guess you could contact a bondsman.
Yeah.
Or I mean, if you have 25 grand lying around, you can do that. But if you contact a bondsman, then they can post his bond and he can get right out today.
Okay.
So, and
Like,
during,
what kind of time frame does that look like? Just out of curiosity. Like,
Yo,
midnight?
bond 25,000. Wow. Gee, what the fuck type of shit is that?
Tonight or
no,
an hour?
like you can contact a bondsman in
Yeah,
maybe
I'm
like an hour and a
best
half or
friends with
something.
Candy Baker, I'm sure y'all know
Yeah.
Candy.
So
she's the one that told me.
It's a pretty quick process.
Okay.
We just like have to get him booked in, and then once he's booked in, and just so you know, he is a juvenile, so he won't be like with any adults. Like he can't be housed with any adults.
Okay.
So there is a chance that he may be moved over to Payne County, but for right now, depending on how long it takes you to get with her and get bond
I'll
set
call
up,
her right back. So
then he'll probably just be at our facility at the city of Stillwater.
Okay.
And she can
Whose
come
call
over
is
there.
that?
It just like we can only hold him for 6 hours.
Oh, okay. So if I get it done now,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
He's not going to be moved.
No.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. The only big holdup is if we have somebody else in the jail because we can't have them intermingle. So I think they're booking somebody in that can hold us up like maybe 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
I gotta get to the park. I gotta go to work. I gotta get to the park. I want to see what motion they filed.
This week, it's a West Coast divisional rivalry.
The court notes say they were blindsided. They were outraged. The attorney here, Rachel Bussett, representing KS, has filed a motion arguing that the victims' rights here were violated under Marcy's law, claiming they weren't properly consulted. They are asking the court to reconsider what happened here. That is the fight that's happening right now, and we want to talk about it. To walk us through all this, we are joined by attorney.
All right, so yeah, they trying to reconsider that. They trying to reconsider that sentence, which should have been illegal. Like, how the fuck they? Yo, we read the paperwork on one of them videos I did. Yo, he damn near killed one of them girls. She had a big ass gash on her neck and shit. How the fuck you catch probation for that? How you get charged as a youth offender? Like, what? Man, if he was black and 18 or 17, man, they'd have threw the book at his ass. He probably got 40 years for that shit. If he was black and 16, they'd have charged him as an adult and he probably got 20. They gave that boy probation, man. Get that boy probation. You might gotta revisit that. Oh, shit. Might gotta revisit that case when I'm off tomorrow. So we'll be in front of the computer tomorrow. We'll be out here in this fucking snow. But take my ass to work. I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. I hope everybody have a productive day. You know, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you hit the hype button. You know, share the live.